Hello, and welcome to the Higher Self meditation with Catherine. So, if you're coming into this meditation, I would love you to get comfortable within your body in whatever way feels good for you. This could be laying down on the ground, a bed, the couch, outside, sitting down, standing even. Some people like to do a walking meditation. Whatever feels good for you, just make sure that you can get comfortable and close your eyes to really integrate the energy that is coming through with this meditation. If you are driving right now, do not close your eyes. Feel free to come back to this when you are in a more relaxed state to fully integrate the learnings here. So once you're in a comfortable position, I want you to first, before we close our eyes, look around the room, observe what's surrounding you, observe what's giving you energy, pleasure, a little glimmer of happiness, joy. Really look into the textures, the colors, everything that surrounds you here. And as we do this, I want you to move your shoulders back, rotate them around and around and around. Let's do 3 times, rolling our shoulders back, and then 3 times rolling our shoulders forward. And now this is the time where we really get comfortable in our body. This is where you can rotate your neck back and forth, around and around. Maybe move your hips, cross your legs, or uncross. Do whatever you need to do to fully get comfortable so that you can relax and integrate the lessons, the learnings of this meditation. And so once you're feeling comfortable, ready to deepen this practice, I invite you to close your eyes, soften your gaze, and focus your attention at the top of your head. And with the attention on the top of our head, I invite you to put your palms face up into the receiving energy and your feet firmly planted on the floor. If you are sitting, if you are lying down, just visualize the ground holding you, keeping you, gravity doing its work here. So with your attention at the top of your head, the crown of your head, I want you to visualize this white light, this bright white column of light coming through the top of your head, the crown of your head, and it's slowly moving through all of your chakra systems. So from your crown to your third eye. Let it sink there for a moment. Let's take a breath here together. Inhale. And exhale. Great. And then this bright white light is moving to your throat chakra. So let's big inhale here together. And exhale. Great. And it's moving down to your heart space, to your heart chakra. So big inhale here. And exhale. Wonderful. And this bright white light is moving through the rest of our body, going to our solar plexus. Big inhale here together. And exhale. Great. And now our sacral chakra, our womb space. Big inhale here. And exhale. And the final chakra, the root chakra, making its way all the way down to the base of your spine. Big inhale here together. And exhale. Wonderful. And as we made that final exhale, we are activating this power, this light, this magic that is within us, this light from the divine source, universe, God, whoever and whatever you believe in. This higher power is giving us energy, and we are here in this moment receiving and grounding at the same time. We are creating this symbiotic relationship with the universe, knowing that we are exactly where we are meant to be. This moment, you hear us together, exactly where we are supposed to be. And so knowing this now, I want you to think about where you're going. And as we think about where we're going, as you think about where you're going, I want you to visualize your next level self. This is your highest self or your higher self. This could be you in a couple months, a couple years, a decade. Anything that feels good to you and you feel called is perfectly okay. So typically our higher self is an elevated version of ourselves. This is the version of ourselves who is willing to take all of the risks. She stands in her power and her truth. She is a leader. She might be a rule breaker. She changes the world. She is abundant as fuck, receiving abundance in so many forms, in terms of money, relationships, opportunities, growth, expansion, and more. She is a magnet for all of her desires, and anything that she desires, she leads to. Her desires are her compass. This is what guides her life, and knowing that she is in a state of divine feminine flow. She leads her life with this state of flow, knowing that when she sets her mind to something, it's hers. That everything is working out for her exactly in the way that it's supposed to. She releases all attachments to things that are no longer serving her. She sets her boundaries with grace and ease and communicates them effectively to her friends, family, partner, and community. And because she does this, she is attracting even more magic. Because she is so firm in who she is and unbothered by the opinions of others, she rises even higher, even further. So as you're visualizing this version of yourself, I want you to think about, what does she look like? What qualities does she have? How does she carry herself day to day and in all of these interactions? How does she respond to triggers or negative comments about her appearance or skills? How does she respond to the opportunities that come her way? How does she respond to fear? What does she do? How does she know that she is in line with her intuition? How does she know that she is paving the way of her own life and knowing that everything is working out for her highest good, and that life gets to be magical? How is she showing up for her dreams, knowing that if she can dream it, it can happen? If she can dream it, it's a possibility for her. Knowing that having this thought, having this intuition, this aligned hit, helps lead her in the direction that she is meant to go. She is here to expand. She is here to grow. She is here to uplift humanity while focusing her attention on herself. So what does her self-care look like every day? What are her non-negotiables for herself and for others? How does she treat others, and how does she allow others to treat her? So I want you to take a really good look at who this version of yourself is and really align to that. And as you're visualizing your higher self, I want you to imagine her floating in the sky, in the galaxy, amongst the stars. And instead of her coming down to you, I want you to visualize your body, your soul, your spirit expanding, getting lighter and lighter and lighter. And as you get lighter, you are floating up into the sky to meet this version of you. And as you come up to this version of you, yourself, your goddess, your higher self, this gorgeous beam of light, love, expansion, growth, and abundance, you lock eyes with each other. And there's this familiarity there that you know each other very well, very intimately. And that she sees you for your potential. She acknowledges everything that you've been through thus far in life. She acknowledges all of the challenges, all of the struggles, all of the trauma, and inspires you that you get to be resilient. You get to have your end game. You get to have an amazing life because you are. You are worthy for everything that you desire in life and more. And so as you are taking in this moment, I want you to visualize taking hands with your higher self, so holding hands. And I want you to ask yourself, what's one thing that you admire in your higher self? And think about that now. And then I want you to ask yourself, what is one thing that your higher self admires in you, in this version of you right here, in this room, listening to this meditation? And I want you to really take that to heart, that you are amazing, magnetic, beautiful, intelligent, smart, talented, intelligent, charismatic, creative, leader, healer, light being. You are amazing as you are now. And you don't have to be someone that you're not. You are worthy as you are right now, here in this moment. And you are capable of achieving and being so much more. Just because we are striving to go somewhere does not discount who we are inside. Who we are inside, that's what matters now. And knowing that when we align to the light, when we align to the love, when we align to peace and joy and expansion, that's when everything works out for us. Everything works out in our favor when we believe that we are worthy, when we believe that we are deserving of the life that we want. So I want you to right now think about a goal that you have in the future. And whatever comes first to mind, that is the perfect one. I want you to take that first hit, that first intuitive hit, and I want you to ask your higher self, how do I achieve this goal? What are the steps that I have to take to become the version of myself to get there? And allow her to share the wisdom, the divine wisdom, the knowledge, the power, the intuition. Allow these downloads to come through the top of your head, your crown chakra, all the way down through your whole chakra system, down to your roots. And as this knowledge is being presented to you, know that you are integrating the knowledge, the lessons, even if your subconscious mind, your conscious mind, aren't fully aware of what's being received in this moment. So take to heart what's being presented, what lessons are being presented here, and allow it to fully integrate through not only your chakra systems, also your nerve endings, your bloodstreams, your muscles, through all of the limbs, your hairs, every fiber of your being, every cell in your body. You're allowing this knowledge, this divine knowledge, to uplift you, inspire you, and help you take the inspired action towards achieving this goal and aligning to your higher self. And before we end this meditation, I want you to visualize you're still holding hands with your higher self. And as you're holding hands, you are going to connect with your higher self. She is fully integrated within you. Her being, her essence, her aura has now integrated fully within your body, knowing that she is part of you and you are part of her, and you have access to this divine wisdom, this divine power at any moment in your life. You are always able to access this. You're always able to call on her for guidance, and know that you have such a strong intuition, that you know the answers. You have all of the answers inside of yourself. You don't need to look outside of yourself. You hold the key. You hold the power. You are incredible, and you are worthy of everything and more in this life. And let's take one final inhale together. And exhale. Wonderful. And now the tools, the lessons, the learnings have been fully integrated. Feel free to soften into your body, rotate around, and open your eyes when you feel ready and called. I hope this meditation has been helpful for you to connect with your higher self and know that you are worthy of everything in this life and more. So feel free to come back to this meditation anytime you feel called, daily perhaps. Know that you are worthy, you are a divine light being, and you get to be seen in the light.